But we are going to the host tower of the Arcane Brotherhood. I'm gonna laugh if there are still people trying to kill me because, like, I've killed all of your bosses. If anyone shows up, don't. Though I'm pretty sure I've carved a path through this city. Alright. Before we talk to this guy... Gonna sleep on the bridge. The community's going wild, making their own campaigns for others to play. That's cool. I always like when game developers give that option. Like, I think last year, id Software released dev tools for Doom Eternal, and I haven't looked into it too much because my computer I had at the time could barely run it, but I'm excited to see what people make with that too. It's usually RPGs I think of, though, like Elder Scrolls and Neverwinter Nights, but it's nice when other genres do it. Anyways, hello, sir.
I greet you.
You won't be allowed across the bridge without authorization, citizen. Please step away. I am an ambassador from Mulholland. What? Let me see that. Well, it's affixed with the seal. That's magical, so it can't be forged. Very well then, sir. My apologies. The Brotherhood have had quite a few dignitaries arriving within the last couple of weeks, but none of them from so far away. No matter, you may cross. Right, and I believe some of these dignitaries may be part of some sort of cult. Oh, Divinity Original Sin's a good one too. I have the entire series of that game. The first one's so weird. Like Divine Divinity. Bad name, by the way. Weirdly repetitive. But
is there something
it's an interesting game. I don't like this light beam. I want to look around, see if there's anything else. That one was made by Larian, right? Yeah, and they made Baldur's Gate 3 after that. And it's got a similar degree of customization. And I think they borrow heavily from the design philosophy of Ultima, which is another long-running series. I still need to continue that. Hello, sir. Captain, is it Island or is it like Island? A moment of your time before you enter the tower, please.
Hail and well met. I will need to see your pass, if you would be so kind.
I understand from your pass you are part of a delegation from Mulholland, correct? Yes. That seems an excessively far distance to travel. I've been informed of no invitation made to the Mulhorandi. We certainly were not expecting you. You were sad at the endings for Divinity 2, but the developer said Divinity 3 is a continuation. That's cool. I honestly have not beaten any of the Divinity games. I get sidetracked easily. How do I want to respond? Threatening is like a threaten and a bluff. And I don't think I have the best skills. Well, my bluffs are not at all there. My lore is good. I think I have a decent persuade 9. Not really. Does the tower tell you of all their guests? Well, most of the time they do, aye. Since the chaos of the battles in the tower, things have grown lax, but still. It's a long game, plus everyone enjoys the game. Yeah! But still. Well, Horrend, I have met several people from your land. They were dark-skinned and dressed rather extravagantly. You look nothing like them. I assure you, I am the Mulholland ambassador. Here I go with a 0 in bluff. Fair enough. I'm not about to question your pass at any rate. Tempest knows the wizards have been getting enough visitors. Tempest knows the wizards have been getting enough visitors. Allow me to open the door for you then. I suggest you take the empty suite just inside the door on the right, my lord. You'll have to wait with the other ambassadors for someone to come and get you. I warn you now that it may be a while before anyone comes. A new Archmage Arcane was appointed after the fighting in the tower, but I understand things are still quite chaotic. Wait, there was fighting in the tower? I thought the fighting was in the city. I also suggest you not venture past the main chamber. The fighting may be over, but the wizards would mistake you for an intruder if you went where you were not permitted. Right now they are in no mood to ask questions. I'm sure you understand. I could just say, excellent, now die. Could I ask you some questions? I suppose there's no harm in that. Go ahead, my lord. You mentioned fighting? I suppose you outsiders wouldn't know much about it, would you? The wizards were killing each other in the tower up until much recently. I don't know what started it, and I'm certainly glad I wasn't involved. The important thing is that it's over now, though the tower's a mess. What do you mean by a mess? Well, I don't mean to imply that security will be insufficient for you, my lord. So many of the wizards died in all the fighting, though. It's my understanding, too, that in the fighting there were a lot of accidents. Things that still have to be cleared up, you see. That's another reason why it's dangerous to roam alone. So, who's this new Archmage Arcane? Well, the Archmage used to be Arcane Grief. He's gone now, and while I know someone's taken his place, I don't know who that is. The former Archmage is dead? Most likely died in the fighting, but I don't really know. Okay, what do you know about this tower? Well, it's a large place, my lord. They say it's been here long before the city was, that it was magically made a long time ago. The Brotherhood made it their home about 20 years back or so. The former Archmage Arcane made Luskan what it is now. I don't know much about the place. We guards don't go inside, usually, and don't mix with the wizardly folk, which is fine by me. Have you heard of someone named Maugrim? Someone named Maugrim arrived here some time ago. Asked to speak to the wizards, been here ever since, but I've never seen, heard of him in that time. Might be dead, I suppose. Okay. Bye then. Well, actually, no. Do you know about a cult in the tower by chance? A cult? I've heard nothing like that. These wizards have never been the religious sort in my experience. Oh. Alright, bye. Farewell, my lord. I love the Demio games. They are a VR PC 3rd D&D with a short campaigns to play with friends. That's cool. I'm assuming this last door is similarly locked. And it is. Yep. I don't have a VR headset. Okay, you said on the right. With the other dignitaries. Yep. Please open the door. Thank you. Hey, there's a chest. They left me a spell just for visiting. Great. Hey, there's a shield guardian. Hello, sir. The shield guardian stares straight ahead at you and does not seem to hear you. Sounds good. You don't need VR, it's available for it in PC. Oh! Okay. Cool. Well, I'll have to look into that too. Oh. I'm missing someone. Let's get the tiger that takes up all the space. Greater spell breach? Ooh, I have a new spell. And a club +2. Do I want to keep that? I don't think I need a melee weapon. Pretty sure I can just get rid of this, yeah. There are people. Gurak Entrail Spiller. You know what? I'm going to talk to that guy later. If at all. Yanasha. Hello.
Who are you? One of the servants to these damnable wizards, I hope. I have waited longer than I like.
Damn. You sound like that lady that tried to sleep with me and then didn't when I, revealed that I was just here to steal her gem. I am the ambassador from Mulholland. I have never heard of this place you speak of. It cannot be important. If the wizards see you before me, I shall be furious indeed. I have waited almost long enough. What do you mean? I mean that these fools wish to curry favor with the Elk tribe, and are doing a foul job of it. I despise waiting, yet it seems all I do here. Who are you? I am Yanasha, of the Youthgard Elk tribe. I have come to speak to these wizards at their own invitation, though they seem intent on keeping me waiting. Final Fantasy. I have every numbered entry. I've only beaten like 4 of them, I think. Being 1, 2, 4, and Crisis Core. But I have a lot of them, yeah. what do you mean? I forgot my voice. What do you mean? Yeah, you already said that. Never mind. Could I ask you some questions? Questions? What is it? Why should Yinasho answer any of your questions, man? The business of the Elk tribe is not your own. There's no harm in talking, is there? I could flirt, but I don't feel like lying. I suppose there is not. At that, I have little else to do, since the fool wizards have left me to my own devices. Go ahead and ask me your questions, then, if you must. Have you heard of someone named Maugrim? Of course I have. Have you not? It was he who invited me to the tower. The man is the new Archmage Arcane, after all. Why is your head thing jiggly? That's a good question. I didn't notice that. Now I'm uncomfortable. Is it like... Did you cast your hair in resin or jello or something? God, it's like the head moves and then the hair takes a second to follow along. Is that just how they did hair physics back in, like, 04? Ugh. Final Fantasy Tactics. Ooh. I've played War of the Lions on PSP, but I didn't beat it. It was cool, though. What do you know about Maugrim? He does not seem a normal wizard to me, though that is saying little. He seems more a madman, a servant to some strange power. That's the jiggle physics? Oh, God. I guess putting them in the hair instead of the boobs is progress? I don't know. This isn't dead or alive. What power that might be, I do not know. Nor does it matter truly if the wizard lives up to his word. Unfortunately, Well, what promises has he made you? I suffer none of your lowlander spying. If Maugrim gets what he wants, the Elk tribe gets what we want. That is all you need to know. Do you know what does he want? Do you know? That I do know. He hopes to gather the forces of the north, the Elk tribe and the orcs and whoever else he can muster, combine them with the mights of the wizards to form a great army. That's not fun. What army? What is his army for? To ravage the north, but especially to pluck the ripe fruit that is the city of Neverwinter. As the wizard tells it, we shall be led by the woman Erebeth, a traitor to her own kind who knows the enemy well. Their fall shall be swift. Okay. Erebeth, huh? I have met the elven woman but once, a terrible and fearsome foe. She seems. The army will follow her gladly, I think. You trust a traitor to lead an army? If the elven wench steps out of line, she'll not get far. I am assured by Maugrim. However, that Erebeth is quite firmly under his control. And you think your people will agree? Most likely, why not? To be part of such a powerful force would be glorious indeed. We shall ravage the north with these wizards. Tell it true, the Elk tribe already musters. The deal is done, as they say. Okay. Tell the wizards, if you see them, that I grow impatient. I'm gonna steal your stuff. Ow. I should have anticipated this. So, I'm not surprised exactly that Erebeth is betraying the people. They killed her. All you have in here is ale. Call yourself a wizard. That Erebeth betrayed her people is not surprising. There's a hostile shield guardian in this room. Moderate challenge. I wonder, though, I'm going to save before I do this, because I'm assuming this room is someone importance. If I attack this shield guardian, will the others get hostile as well? No. Good. At least not yet. Dang D&D robots. Alright, what do we have here? Letter to Erebeth. This letter is written in a delicate hand. My dear Lady Erebeth, Master Maugrim has told me that I must inform you on how to move about the host tower for when you come. I do not know if you are aware, but much of the host tower is not connected in the normal fashion. We use a teleporter to move from area to area. When you are in the ambassador's area, you can find the first teleporter in the far chamber. You need only touch the portal and express your desired location, and it shall open the way for you. The second level anyone may reach, but beyond that you must have a runestone which allows your access. For security, of course. These portal, once open, remains... Ugh. I am usually eloquent, almost. The portals, once open, remain so for a mere half minutes, my lady. Hurry on, though, once has been open. Hurry on through once that one has been open. Enclosed with this letter is a runestone that will allow you to reach Master Maugrim's private sanctum. He awaits your arrival eagerly. Your servant, Apprentice Pym. You love Final Fantasy IV Heroes of Light and the 3D remakes of Final Fantasy 3 and 4. I have 4 Heroes of Light and Final Fantasy 3 on DS, but I have Final Fantasy 4 on the PSP. It was the complete edition that had the base game and the, what's the word? God, I forgot the name of it. What the heck is the name of the sequel to Final Fantasy IV that was on, like, the Wii? That was set, like, 20 years later with their children. After years, yeah. And then there was the interlude between them. What is this diary? This book is a small journal of sorts that does not appear to have been in use for long. The entries appear to have been made by Lady Arabeth. Of particular note is the last. Maugrim has assigned me quarters with the other ambassadors, though I don't know for how long. He tells me only that he serves a greater power and hints that I will come to revere this being far more than I ever did Tyr. I do not know if that's true. I'm not sure of anything anymore except that I have fallen. Fallen out of love with my lord, my people, and my god. I'm alone in a world where there is no justice and no hope, and I cannot get these thoughts out of my mind. They burn my every waking moment and whisper to me in my dreams. I shall go mad, I think, if I'm not mad already. To do the wrong thing seems far better, however, than to do nothing at all. I'm on this path now and it only goes forward. Perhaps at its end I shall find my own justice and the dreams will stop. I can only hope. Well, if she's so corruptible, maybe I could corrupt her into following me. Alright, let's talk to this entrail spiller. 4 Heroes of Light because it's so beautiful and it reminds you of Bravely Default. Yeah, it wasn't... 4 Heroes of Light was made by the same team, and I think they made Bravely Default as a direct successor to that, if I remember correctly. And then they had, what, 2 other games after that? There was one that was called, like, Second Layer, and then I think Bravely Default 2, if I remember correctly, or Bravely Second or something. Yeah. I have moderate knowledge of video game stuff.
Why you come here? Me important Ark. Not want to be disturbed. All wizards need is King Obud, me says. They not need yous.
Alright, I've made a decision. I'm not going to try to imitate this voice. I am the ambassador from Mulhorand. Huh. Me not hears of that place. Dumb wizards bring people from all over. When all they need is Obuld, many arrows. Me tell them this. Right, and who are you? I'm a warrior, great skill. Come to speak with wizards for King Obuld, many arrows. Greatest chieftain in the north he is. Wizards not need others like you. Bravely Default 1 and Second Layer were the best, but the second game I don't like. I have not played the Bravely Default games. That's a gap in my gaming, unfortunately. Who is this Obuld you keep mentioning? You know nothing. King Obuld Many Arrows be greatest chieftain of orcs. He have large clan, he call other clans to come for war. Great army. Wizards be happy if wizards be smart. But what do they need you for? Me not tell. I'm an important business. Speak only to wizards. Okay, could I ask you some questions? I say nothing. I'm an important orc. Great warrior. Obuld Many Arrows send me in to speak of important stuff. Me only. But of course, I could tell you're important right away. You're pretty smart. King Obuld Many Arrows trust me. Me is that important. Maybe you're not so bad. Hope you experience their beauty someday and don't cry like I did when I finished them. Oh. I might. You can't stop me. You ask me questions. Go, ask. Me show you how important me is. Wow, he's so, good at this. What do you know about the tower? Me not go far. Wizards kill you dead if you try to go inside. Me knows lots about wizards, though. Lots and lots. Well, tell me about the Arcane Brotherhood. They're wizards. Lot of wizards with more magic than Shaman Brightfist. They're very rich and they fight lots with each other. Fight to rule all the lands, maybe. Wizards kill each other for a long time to see who's the biggest wizard. Big battles in tower, me told. Lots of wizards run away and not come back. New wizard takes over now as biggest wizard. He tells other wizards what to do. Invite orcs to come to tower and offers us many things. Wants our help, he does. He's very smart. Really? Who is this new wizard to you? New wizard is Maugrim. Big human. Very strong. Very fierce. Me not knows if he leads wizards forever, but he leads wizards for now. I cry all the time whenever I finish the game because I become attached to the characters, or the stories and the characters so much. Oh. I feel that, especially with longer games where you're spending, you know, like 100 hours with someone. Maugrim is one who called orcs to tower. He called many others to tower too. And he is one who tells pirates in the city to form armies and fight. Well, what does he want? Do you know? Maugrim make a great army. Humans, barbarians, orcs. Yeah, this is something that the other lady said. You think the orcs will agree? Oh, we'll wait a long time to make big army. Orcs face human alliance, always get pushed back. We join the wizards, humans though, and we win. Maybe. Win big. Oh, we'll come already though. Join army even now. No one can can stop. We just here to tell wizards so. Alright, you go. Tell wizards how important me is. So, I'm assuming this elk tribe are just barbarians with the jiggly hair. Oh boy. It's time to start fighting our way through. Who's that? Host Tower Guard. This guard stands at attention as if his life depends on being aware of where everything, which it is. How do you feel about ice beams? Wait. He was attacking the Guardian. That's interesting. Now he's dead. Oh.
It is certain that...
Guys, I need you to... Wouldn't it be amazing if wizards could equip their families like weapons and you could just hold that dragon as a flamethrower? Oh god, that would be weird. I love it. Let's go... These guys are kind of weak, so... Have an ice day. Joke's on you. Oh, you dick. Well, joke's on you. I'm just gonna drop a fireball where you were standing. See that? It's called Stratager. I did that in my D&D campaign with my flaming phoenix chicken. What? Is this a crafting thing? I'm not doing crafting. It's probably helpful, but it costs experience, and it seems like all I can craft is armor that I'm not going to use anyways. Oh, bolts of lightning. Very, very frightening. You're playing as a lich. Ooh. Spooky. Ah. Divine magic. That's just rude. Bullets of smiting. That's alright, I guess. Let's drink a potion. Yeah, chug. So what do we have here? This is a... Oh, this is the host tower portal, yes. We don't have a runestone. I'm assuming the runestone is... Oh!
Is there something?
Where did... Oh, you didn't die. Now you did. Okay. That fireball over here I thought did the trick. I guess not. Remove disease. Hey, that's something I needed. What is this? Oh, the diplomatic pass. Forgot about that. Alright, well... Second floor, I guess? The stone on the pillar before you glows with a magic radiance. What level do you choose? Yes. Liches get an extra spell slot when they level up. Oh, that's cool. Alright, now we're on the second level. Oh, it's looking a little corpsey in here. Oh, these guys are fighting something. Green Slod. Well, the Under Wizard. Oh. I don't want you guys to attack yet because
It is certain as death itself.
I want to watch this fight play out. It's the match of the century. A couple of losers fighting a green slod that is wounded, but still is not dead. There we go. Now we're gonna do this. There we go. By the gods, what have I summoned? Oh, you dingus. You should have answered that question before you started messing with alternate planes of reality. What did you have? Lesser restoration. Very good to have. A Slod's Tongue. I guess I can sell this. Combat dummies and targets. Also, as a lich, get the ability to play dead and bone pile. Oh, cool. Just drop to the ground. Haha. Now I'm a corpse. Never would have guessed. Hey, bud.
Whatever gods you worship.
Ghostly visage, really? Didn't do much help, did you? Didn't do much help, did it?
It is certain as death itself.
I think your chest put up a better fight than you. Like, did you think I was gonna get scared that you would look a little transparent? Another little
It is certain as death itself.
box, yeah. Well, I'm just gonna shoot ice beams at this while you take forever to punch it. There you go.
The task is done.
And what do we have here? Oh, a 4th floor portal stone. That's cool. Okay. Let's check. This door seems like it's important. I don't know why. It's just because it's curved, I guess. Ow. It's not very nice.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Oh yeah, you guys aren't attacking anymore, huh? Friends put me in their bag of holding and throw me on the other side of a cliff so I can make bridges. Oh! Do they have to go like one bone at a time? Just like, because that would be a really awkward check to miss. "206 bones later. Blaskar Lauthen. That's a name. You're challenging. Not when all the bones are in the bag. Oh, you just throw the bag over. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, I'm gonna drink something because I feel like as soon as I come in here, you're gonna be like, an intruder. Do you have any idea who I am, fool? I am Overwizard Blaskar Lauthen. You shall regret our meeting. Alright, well... You're gonna invisible? I'm just gonna... drop a thing. You know what? I'm gonna drop another thing, because... it's probably gonna hit you. Yeah, look at that. Wouldn't be... I can't do that on nothing, right? Wonder if I can do this on nothing. Will it seek out targets? No, but you went visible right when it hit, so I'm not sure either way. Dude, come on, really? Oh, and okay, I got more portal stones. 3rd floor, 5th floor. Are these heavy? They weigh half a pound. So kinda. And a bracer. Bracers of Locking Grip. I'm not going to say that name. Henisivan Ladalia? I immediately lied. A boyish, effeminate noble had a curious goal of becoming a master swordsman. To counter his limp grip and avoid unsightly muscle growth, he had the court wizards craft several pairs of bracers, each locking hand a blade. All was well until a clever strike from the young noble drew the blood of his opponent. Distraught, Henisivan spent his remaining days in an isolated tower, accompanied only by fresh fruit and fawning men. Gives ambidexterity, discipline +8. That's not useful for a fella like me. How do you imprison a skeleton? With a rib cage? What do we have here? This is, I'm assuming, missiles? Yeah, another wand of missiles. Look at that. You'll never guess how I figured that out. It's almost like I have one of my own. Roll another one. And then this looks like defense. Yeah, staff of defense. These are useful. You had other stuff, didn't you? Ring of clear thought and protection. Oh, that's a ring of clear thought +2. That's a bonus. And protection +2. I've got magic defenses, which... Oh, I keep forgetting I have items that can cast spells. Maybe I can put this here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, well, the Ring of Clear Thought +1, I'm not keeping. Ring of Protection, I'd rather have the magic defenses. Oh, I can right-click that. Okay, that's better. Well, you've got a magically trapped... You've got a trapped chest. It might be magic, might not be. You have temporarily inconvenienced my follower by killing him, and that's not very nice. And that means I have to take such a long trek. Hey, loser.
To be torn from the...
Yes, yes, shut up. Come on. Alright, we have a trapped chest in our face. Let's, Hey! 6th floor portal stone, okay. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. You've got another potion of clarity, which I think I have several of. Yeah, so I can put this in the trash box. And some gold. 1 gold away from a nice amount. If only. Well, the way I see it, when the campaign makes you take your no-no to imaginary friend medicine and your party member dies. Oh, yeah. Ooh. The way I see it, if the Archmage of this place is the leader of the cult, then these guys, by extension, are the cultists. So I'm going to go ahead and slaughter everyone. Sounds like a fun plan to me. That fire trap was rude. I'm gonna rest. And then go the next floor up on the elevator. So now I have all of the stones, pretty much. Let's go to the 3rd floor. Let's just work our way up, because I'm assuming Maugrim's self-righteous ass put himself on the top of the tower. Ooh, scorch marks on the ground. Wish there was a summoner class. That would be cool, yeah. And once again, since there are no doors, I have the entire map available. I'm surprised that no one here looted bodies. Are these going to become gargoyles? Aha! Ow. You did like 2 damage. Guys, oh god, I'm trapped. There we go. That was not nice. Oh god, there's another one. Please help. These are just regular gargoyles? Yeah. They didn't do very much damage. Like 3 damage total. And they always have 1 item. A skull. I have enough severed heads in my pack as it is, so... Oh, that had something I wanted. Blood War Research Journal. This thick volume is filled with numerous details on the planar experiments of the Arcane Brotherhood has been performing at the request of Archmage Arclum Greeth. I just remembered, have you played any of the Pathfinder games? I have Kingmaker. I played a bit of it. I found it interesting. I haven't finished it. I don't want to buy Wrath of the Righteous till I finish Kingmaker. I also had been playing in a Pathfinder campaign doing Carrion Crown, but that ended a couple weeks ago. We had been going for like 2 years. Most of the entries go into exhaustive detail. It seems that wizards have attuned several portals to the abyssal and hellish planes, attempting to research the eternal blood war being carried out on by demons and devils. No conclusion seems to have been drawn, but it is pointed out in several places that one curious property of the portals is that their attunement is easily disrupted by materials of the opposing planes. One wizard warns that trying to actually send material from one plane through the wrong portal could be highly destructive. I feel like that's useful information. Okay. Hope it ended well. My character didn't die, and it's supposed to be a difficult campaign, so I felt pretty good. Another finger of death. Pretty soon I'm going to have the whole hand of death at this rate, before I can even learn the spell. Slow, is that? I already have that. The hell is this the same thing? It is the same thing. Okay, I don't need two. This might be important. I'll put it in my pocket of almost important. Once again, there's like a trap right there, but not in the other ones. Okay, what the hell is that noise? There are imps on this floor. The hell is a quasit? Okay. They're also starting on making the PC version for Pathfinder Oblivion Vaults. Whoa! I don't actually know what that is, but it sounds cool. I'm assuming it's just another campaign, but... Hey, okay, you know what? Did I get rid of my True Seeing? Oh god, I just got rid of my 5th level Fireball. Hell. Because, oh, I did get rid of it somehow. I might have clicked it accidentally. True Seeing. Put that back. Oh god.
Pray, whatever gods you worship.
Imp's Eye. Yeah, let's, these are like ingredients for something, aren't they? Oh, this eyeball belongs to a devil from the plane of Baptiste. That's probably going to be an object from the opposing plane that I can use to disrupt a portal. Potion of Cure Light Wounds? Really? Okay. What's going on over here, guys?
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
Hey, I got a kill. Okay. I'm too excited to talk right now. A magic staff. Staff of Power. I think I have one of these already. Yeah, right there. There we go. So there are 2 portals. I think I'm right. I'm gonna have to throw the Imp's Eye into the other portal, I'm assuming. Just because I'm willing to bet they're all coming out of this portal. Oh. Oh no, you know what it is? Imps are coming out of this one. What does the text say for this? Imp Eye. From the Abyss, the other one was like the realm of Batezu or something. Oblivion Vaults was my favorite tabletop campaign, and now that it's getting turned into a playable game, it's exciting. That's cool. Can I be not excited? The flames of the brazier appear to be cold and give off an aura that is unsettling as you draw near. The magic emanating from this device is almost palpable. Let's examine the brazier closely. You believe that the flames form a small permanent portal to the outer planes, either the Abyss or Batur, most likely. It is no doubt the conduit that the imps and quasites have been summoned through. The portal appears to be two-way, although anything entering from this side would have to be very small. There's no way to bodily move through it. What if I put a piece of rubble in the flames? You pick up a small piece of stone and put it in the flames. With a small burst of light, the stench of brimstone, the stone disappears. You can see the faint afterimage of the stone beyond the flames, but only for a moment. You likely don't want to place anything in there you don't intend to keep. Let's put a quasi-die in there. There is a bright flash as the quasi-die is swallowed by the flames. A moment later, oh god! The brazier begins to shake violently. It blew up. Did you hear they're doing an Elder Scrolls Oblivion remake? You know, I've heard that's more of like a rumor or leak. I haven't seen any official thing. And I try not to get too excited until there's an official announcement. But if it is happening, that's interesting, because, to be honest, Oblivion is probably my least favorite Elder Scrolls game. And I have not seen much about the Final Fantasy Tactics thing at all, though. Yeah, there's just a bunch of extra stuff here. Oh, the imps and quasites are fighting each other. That's neat. Makes sense. Looks like they're fighting each other, because they weren't fighting any of us. Alright, losers.
Feel the chill touch of the grave.
You pray with all your fingers crossed. Me too. I mean, yeah. Though from what I've heard, if the Oblivion remake is happening, it's Unreal Engine 5, so I don't know. Anyways, we're just going to throw the Imp's Eye in there and then just run. Oh, I still took damage. Now you got the tiger limping. You see that? Healer's kit? How much health are you going to get from this? Probably not much. 27 points. Alright. There's a lot of little loot bags along the way. They're probably all filled with junk. Or eyes, I guess I should say. But, you know, because loot's randomized, there's always a chance that it'll be something not stupid. He says when he loots a sound burst. Oh, just smack the microphone. So angry at the lack of cool stuff, you know? Have you played Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance? Oh, God, I haven't touched that in years. When I was in, like, high school, I borrowed it from a friend. And I didn't get very far. On a similar note, though, I've played, like, X-Men Legends and Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Because those were very similar, like, console ARPGs, though with a superhero theme, obviously. What's in the box of potions? Nothing. What's in this box? 4th floor stone, I already have one of those. Topaz, another wand of missiles. Yeah, a wand of the heavens. Ooh. Only usable by paladins and clerics. Can't believe this kind of discrimination. Gotta play those? Yeah. They're pretty hard to get nowadays unless you're, like, comfortable with a little bit of piracy. I have physical copies of the X-Men Legends games, and I have Ultimate Alliance on my PlayStation digitally, but you can't buy it anymore. Got delisted because the rights holders lost the license to distribute the game. Who's stepping on traps? Alright, well, the 4th floor has been relaxed. Oh, and X-Men Legends had Patrick Stewart voicing Professor Xavier because it came out around the same time as the first movies. Alone you are mighty. Together you are legends. X-Men legends. Quick save too. Now we're going up to the 4th floor. Oh hey, a room that actually has the doors shut. That's a nice change of pace. What do we have here? Oh, a bunch of nerds. Well, guess what they look like? Oh, I couldn't just burning hands. You can't just transition to burning handsing the ground? Now I gotta wait for my turn to come around again. I got someone. Still want to see if this works. Ah, man. He was in the way. No, you know what? Lightning bolt. How do you like that? Hope it was an enlightening experience. This is the corpse of our Tenno Geth. He's one of the Geth. This journal is of a minor wizard in the Arcane Brotherhood, Tenno Geth. His notes are sporadic and personal, detailing his dislikes of certain tutors, his tribulations in learning certain magics, and his suspicions over Maugrim. His most recent entry is one of the greatest relevance. Oh. Have you tried Octopath Traveler and Tactics Ogre? I played the demo for Octopath Traveler when it was first released on Switch. I enjoyed it, but didn't have the money for it yet. Still haven't bought it. Not familiar with Tactics Ogre. I should have never joined Rimardo. The Archmage disappeared almost as soon as Maugrim began his campaign in the tower, meaning we were left to fend for ourselves. None of us thought that the man's influence would spread so deeply, yet it was. After all the fighting was done, I found myself on the losing side, so now I must slave away with Rimardo on these bloody golems. Today I finished work on the replication rod, though I surely shall receive no congratulations for it. Whoop. When it is placed together with the control rod in the replication chamber, the magic start an automatic creation cycle. A golem is formed in the fraction of the time it would have taken, once taken. It is powerful as well. I've told Rimardo several times that we should be careful to retain control over these golems, lest they break through the magical barrier around the inner sanctum here. He doesn't heed my warnings naturally. Bah! I would do anything not to have to slave away for that fool Maugrim anymore. Well, looks like you got your wish, Blockface. It's similar to Final Fantasy Tactics if you liked it. Okay. Neat. Another healer's kit. I'm gonna use it on the kitty. Boink. There you go. Did we get anything else? I don't think so. What's in here? Is it trapped? No. Golem control rod. Okay. We're gonna be able to summon golems, y'all. Hope you're excited. Ow. I'm not excited anymore. I just stepped on a trap. How much does a Cure Light Wounds heal me for? Let's see. 10 points. You know what? I'm just going to drink the next one. Alright guys, you have your fun. I'm going to slam a few potions back. Yeah, chug, chug, chug. Golem Replication Rod. Okay. Wait. Huh. A boink emote is now required. A boink heal? Okay.
It cannot be done.
This door's locked. Okay, here's the golem construction chamber. We have the control. Whoa, there's a trap there. What do we have here? This chamber has been formed of marble and complex crystals within its core, containing 2 depressions along its edge. It practically crackles with dormant magical energies. Examine the depressions. The 2 depressions are long and slender, very likely receptacles awaiting something to be placed within them. Alright, let's put the replication rod in first. The rod slides easily into place, stopping with a faint click. It begins to glow slightly as the chamber hums, though it does nothing as of yet. Alright, let's put the control rod in. The second rod slides into place beside the first, stopping with a faint click. Both rods begin to shine. Oh. Why? Chamber leaping to life. Well, that was rude. Why are you like this? You just... Hearing you boink as you heal the kitty was so precious. Oh. Hey, you just killed my cat. And now you're just walking around in circles? Rude. Oh. Were you gonna like open the door or something? Was that the goal? Did you not like competition? Do you have the means to open this door? He's beating it. Hey, he did it. Alright, well... Oh. You're not technically an ally. You are neutral because you're blue. So I'm gonna wait till you die. Because I don't want to cast a fireball and have you get mad. Although I guess I could just, like, do that. What did that say? What are you doing within the host tower? This will not be tolerated. Who said this? Oh, okay. You know what? Grimnaw, come back here. Since I have all these things, let's give you a little hand. Alright. Get back out there, loser. This thing is not injured yet. That's wild. Imagine being reincarnated in the Neverwinter Nights universe. Honestly, that sounds like it wouldn't be very fun. I mean, the magic power would be great, but like... There's a cult up here, causing issues in Neverwinter. Can I have you stand your ground here? I just want to sort of observe. I can't see the damage they're doing to this guy. Man, you're not really doing much. Might try to, like, thread the needle on this. You could make a gun. Go pew pew. I cast Fling Lead. Hey, I killed someone. Seriously, this guy's not taking any damage. Is he just got a high AC or what? He's overpowering. Oh. I was kind of hoping he'd actually, like, attack. I cast instant death. It's better than a barbarian hitting everyone with a pan saying, I cast iron. Okay, this guy is not as impressive as I was hoping he'd be. I mean, the fact that he's not taken any damage yet is pretty cool, but like, everything else is kind of just like, eh. What was it? These guys were overpowering. Wow, I just shot way too wide. Bro, aim better. There you go. I missed somehow still. Alright. I need someone to actually do the work now. You could also figure out a way to do the Skyrim potion loop and create the most powerful armor for yourself. Oop, I minimized the game. Or I clicked outside of the window. Probably. I haven't looked into alchemy in this game. Though it's tough to say if it would or wouldn't follow the same laws. I don't see why not, but... Ow! That's not nice. Where did the horror go? Oh, hello.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Alright, get confused, loser. Hey, you failed. You're confused now. Wherever you are. Yeah. I won't be tolerated. Well,
Going within the host tower. This will not be tolerated.
tolerate these balls in your face. Missiles. Ah. What did you cast? Power word stun. Well, it worked. Grimnob, punch him harder. He surrenders, okay. Well. I'm just gonna let him do this, I guess. Not that I have a choice, you know. There we go, unsummon. He's confused, I'm stunned. This is all just a great time, ain't it? Cast human polymorph, now you're extra killable? Oh god. Hey! You lied to me.
I surrender! Let me live, I beg you!
Ow! You blew up your own bookshelf. I guess this is the problem with with having companions, is
Surrender! Let me live, I beg you!
act like it, loser. You wanted me to let you live, but you also wanted me to let you kill my followers? That's not okay. Letter to Rimardo. This letter is written in tight script addressed to Rimardo. It reads as follows. The last war golem of your creation went berserk and killed almost an entire battalion of orcs. Needless to say, King Obold was not impressed. Ensure that the next 3 war golems that you deliver for the army are more stable, or the consequences shall be unpleasant to say the least. It is signed Maugrim, Archmage Arcane. Or Archmage Arcane? I don't know. Words are hard, alright? You had a weird dagger? Ice Talon. Weapons of this type are technically impossible, since their blades are made of nothing but razor-sharp ice crystals. Most sages agree they are kept frozen by some sort of link to the inner planes, but this is ultimately just speculation. Ice Talon daggers show a jagged blade and may have been part of a single larger weapon at one time, though the force required to shatter the magic blade must have been enormous indeed. Okay, so it's a +2 dagger that does an extra 1d6 cold. I think the dagger I've been holding on to is just a regular +2 dagger, so we will indeed swap these out. Otherwise, though, we have another Ring of Clear Thought, which we don't necessarily need. Oh. Really? Oh, wow. Okay. And another Ring of Protection +2, which is not my concern. Well, that sucked. Rival orc tribes and their great battles. I don't care about the orcs. City of Luskan. I'm already there, bud. Alright, well, it's sleep time because there's a trapped chest. And I still don't know how to get my partners to trigger trapped chests instead of me. Okay. Now, negative energy and a level drain. Okay. Oh, hey, another Staff of Defense or Staff of Power. 7th floor portal stone. I don't have that yet, do I? Nope. Okay. And now this floor has been cleared. I think... Oh yeah, wait, I'm dumb. There are 2 ways I can do this, and the choice is mine. Where is... No, that's greater restoration. Lesser restoration. Oh, that doesn't get rid of level drains? Regular restoration? There we go. Did I loot this desk? I think I did, because I'm usually pretty comprehensive. I did not. Wow. There's a note. This note is handwritten and dated from shortly before the events in the tower were likely to take place. It reads, "Please inform the apprentices that they are no longer to dump their failed alchemical experiments into the sewer. One can only wonder how these potions affect the water under the city. The signature is indecipherable." Okay, so a doctor wrote this. Good to know. Alright. We've been going for about 2 hours. We've got... Which floor are we on? I can never remember how to check. I mean, I guess I could just... Nope, it doesn't say where I am. It's the ambassador's quarters, but this is level 4, okay. We've got 3 more floors to go at least, because we just found the key to level 7. I want to take a break for about 10-15 minutes, get something to eat, walk around a little bit, you know, stretch your legs and whatnot. So, I'll be back then. Gonna make a good quick save here and have a time